Good day everyone. We will discuss about estimate issues due to wildcard characters in this video. Let's get started. I'm going to use database JBSWiki for this demo. I'm going to create a table called table2 and the data for that table will come from a backup table called table2 underscore backup. I'm going to create an primary key constraint on column 1 for table 2 and then a non-cluster index on table 2 which will be on column 2 and then we'll be including column 1, 3 and 4 on this non-cluster index. Let's enable statistics IO. Let's try executing this select query, which basically retrieves column 1, column 2, column 3, and column 4 from table 2, and the predicate is column 2 like test. Let's enable the execution plan and then execute that. So if I look at the execution plan, what I'm able to see is like the estimated number of rows for all execution is 385, which is the estimate. So the number of rows read is 385 and the actual number of rows for all execution is 385. So basically we estimated 385 rows. We read close to 385 rows on that particular table, which is table 2, and then we displayed 385 rows. So it is very clear we have a perfect estimate here, and also like we did not read anything extra. We basically pinpointed the rows and then we displayed that. Moving on, let's execute the second query. Before that, let's look at the statistics IO values also. So what we are able to see is like we are doing close to 5 logical reads as far as this query is concerned. So let's note it down. So as far as the second query is concerned, the only difference is like we are using a wildcard character in the predicate where column 2 like test percentage. So it basically is going to search for all the values for column 2 that is going to start with test. Okay, let's execute this query. Let's look at the execution plan. So here what we are seeing is like we are estimating close to 372.54 rows. That is the estimated number of rows for all execution. We are reading, that is the number of rows read is close to 385 and we are returning close to 385 rows. So we did an index seek and the estimate is little off. For example, if you see here, it is 372 and then we return close to 385 rows. It is off by maybe 12 or 13 rows, but it's not too big. So, but there is an estimation, there is a lower estimation here. But if the number of rows read, if you see that it is close to that and you're not reading anything extra, then we are returning same number of rows. So if we look at the statistics IO, it is going to be the same one as last, wherein we are doing 5 logical reads on table 2. So let's look at the next query, which is basically like same as the previous queries. The only difference is like we are using wildcard characters before and after the actual search string. So here the predicate is column 2 like percentage test percentage. So let's execute that query. And if I look at the execution plan, this time I'm not doing index seek, but I'm doing an index scan. If I look at the index scan operator, what I'm able to see is like the estimated number of rows for all execution is 372.54. And if I look at the number of rows read, it is close to 10,000. That is basically all the rows on that table. And then I can see that the actual number of rows for all execution is 385. So what does that imply here is the estimation is 372.54 and the query had to read all the data that is present on that table, which is table 2, and it came back and returned close to 385 rows. So what is happening is like, since we are using an wildcard character percentage before and after the search string, the optimizer should basically scan through each and every row on that particular table, and then it has to basically return the required rows. If you look at it, it is using the non-cluster index ix underscore test, but the problem is like it has to read each and every row to make sure like there are rows in case if there are rows that is embedded between a different value and it contains that test keyword between any of the rows. So that it has to read all the rows on that particular table, and for that it couldn't do an indexing. It had to perform an index scan and it has to read all the rows on that particular table. Now, if you look at the IO stats, what we are able to see is like we are no longer doing just 5 logical reads. Now we are doing like close to 47 logical reads. So if we see here the first and second query, we are just doing 5 logical reads on table 2. But for the third query, which is performing an index scan, due to this percentage test percentage, what we are seeing is like we are doing close to 10x reads, that is 47 logical reads. So it is a problem as far as this particular query is concerned, because it had to read all the rows that is present on that particular table, even though we had a proper non-cluster index defined. So it is very much required that we need to look at the data and then understand if we need to utilize an percentage test percentage. At least for this particular query, let's execute it one more time and look at the result set. What I'm able to see is like column 2 just has a value of test, and I'm not able to see any values before or after the actual keyword that is test. So in this case, I'm pretty sure we can go ahead with just test in a single quotes, and this needs to be like defined well before writing the query. Maybe it requires some sort of understanding on the data. Maybe talk to the application team, get that particular detail. Maybe like talk to the application team and understand if you will be having just this keyword, or there is a possibility you might embed values before and after the actual test. So things like this needs to be discussed and we need to come to a conclusion. But in case if we are going to add a percentage value percentage, then there is nothing much we can do other than scanning the whole table and getting the result. So that is something that needs to be kept in mind before designing your query. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Jai Hind.